Gas, War, and Politics: The Untold Truth Behind the Egypt-Israel Deal. The signing of a gas deal worth nearly $35 billion between Egypt and Israel has sparked heated and critical debate in Egypt and Arab society. Against the backdrop of the war and humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza, any economic cooperation with Israel is perceived with extreme bitterness and is interpreted as a political signal, not a business one. It was in this context that Egyptian officials were forced to hastily declare to the public that the deal was purely a commercial deal and had no political content. However, such comments alone show how deeply politics has permeated such projects. The formula, "it's just business," is used not to describe reality, but as a means of reducing public pressure and reputational risks. In the current environment, major energy deals are almost never free of politics, especially when it comes to countries in a state of protracted conflict. For Israel, this deal has a much broader meaning than just gas exports. It is no coincidence that Prime Minister Netanyahu calls it the largest deal in the country's history and singles out significant revenues for the state budget. Here, gas is not only a source of income, but also a means of strengthening the state's stability in times of war, international pressure, and regional instability. The United States is also playing an important role in this process. The participation of the American company Chevron and Donald Trump's interest in this deal indicate that the United States is increasingly trying to resolve political issues through economic projects rather than through open statements. At a time when direct political relations are becoming difficult, it is precisely energy that remains a channel for maintaining dialogue between the parties and continuing minimal cooperation. Egypt, for its part, is taking an extremely pragmatic approach. Cairo, which has been a vocal critic of Israel's actions in Gaza and is a mediator in the peace talks, is simultaneously developing energy cooperation as it strengthens its position as a regional gas hub. This is a clear example of how countries are separating economic interests from political rhetoric, not considering it a contradiction. In short, there is no longer a pure economy devoid of politics. There is only a pragmatic choice in favor of national interests, multi-vector policies, and flexibility.